Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's whirlwind romance is showing no sign of slowing down as the two view multi-million-pound properties in Lake Como. The two recently visited Lake Como and fell in love with the beauty spot, and a source told the US Sun that Travis took Taylor to view 3 properties. So what type of properties does a 3-time Super Bowl winner and arguably the biggest singer on the planet look at? Stay tuned for an exclusive look at some of the massive homes grabbing their attention. This property, which is listed with Sotheby's for $4 million. It's the oldest by far. It was built in the 19th century. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very grand, it's very traditional, it's stunning, it's beautiful, it's on Lake Como. But it looks a bit dusty, it looks like it smells, and honestly, I wouldn't live there. A source exclusively told The Sun, they want those moments, they love being together and discovering the world. Taylor has been great at showing Travis new places. It's a perfect way to spend time together away from their intense lives. So could this latest development of them buying a house together in Italy mean their relationship is getting more serious?
Obviously, they were enamored being in Lake Como. I think Taylor just finished her Paris section of Eras tour. I think she's obviously spent time there before, but, Travis Kelce, we have to remember, is a professional athlete who's dedicated his life to being in the NFL. So he hasn't really traveled the world, I don't think, as much as Taylor Swift has. His face and his popularity has really come into the mainstream, obviously, because of his relationship with Taylor Swift, not to demean his sporting integrity by any chance. He's as I said, he's a proper bona fide NFL legend. So, and his sponsorship deals are coming thick and fast. He does a podcast with his brother. Nike want him to be the face of Asia moving forwards. According to my source, they like the idea of being able to have a little getaway where it's not in the middle of a massive city, and they can just relax and take the strain and stresses away from. They both lead pretty crazy lives, to put it mildly. Money's no issue but for either, and so they're both looking at places. We can imagine an idyllic Italian village getaway with beautiful views looking over Lake Como, wining and dining and having friends over and having lovely dinner parties, amazing vistas. Just Google celebrities and Lake Como, Madonna, I think Richard Branson, DiCaprio, George Clooney, certainly the one in Bellagio as well, is very in the centre of town, so they can walk around. And listen, there's always going to be paparazzi photographers, people are going to be aware of their presence, but it's different than walking down the street in Manhattan, and I think it would be to walk around Lake Como. It is also close to Milan, one of the fashion capitals of the world as well. So, that's also, I think, very, very sort of amenable for them.
Travis has always been a fan of Taylor Swift. He went to her concert in 2023, and he wanted to give her a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it, but he was unable to give it to her. He then put her on blast on his podcast with his brother, Jason Kelce, and him and Taylor eventually did end up meeting. They went public with their relationship in September of 2023. They both later revealed that they had actually already been a couple when she went to the game. They most recently went to Lake Como in Italy, where they're actually going to be house hunting. So it looks like they're getting pretty serious pretty fast. She was in a 6-year relationship with Joe Alwyn. They ended their relationship in the spring of 2023. Everyone thought that Joe was endgame. They all thought that he was going to be the one that Taylor was going to be with. They eventually did end up splitting, and then she had a brief stint with Matt Healy. They were actually linked together in 2014, and sleuths have seen that she has written about him in many of her songs through the years, and he has written about her as well. He actually was featured a lot in her new album, The Tortured Poets Department, but none of them have compared to Travis. It seems like he really is endgame for her. In one of her songs, So High School, which is about him, she actually says, "Are you gonna kill, kiss, or marry me? I'm betting on all 3. So it seems like she's ready to tie the knot with him. Travis has been a bit coy, though, when people have asked him about a proposal. Reports are claiming that he is not planning to propose anytime soon. However, fans are hoping they will get engaged by the end of the year. As Taylor Swift fans know, she wanted to get engaged to Joe Alwyn. Unfortunately, all of her hints and all of her songs didn't make him propose. But with Travis, it seems like he is serious about her, wants to be with her. As we see them together, they're very affectionate, always holding hands. They're public. She's not hiding their relationship like she was with Joe. I think she likes that freedom of being able to go out with him. As we see, he's very protective of her. There was actually, when they first started dating, he didn't even need her security with them. He said that he would take care of her. So I think she likes that. I think she likes cheering him on going to the games. She's made a lot of football references in a lot of her songs, so it seems like her dream is finally coming true with Travis. Travis Kelce is the greatest tight end in football. When they first started dating, it was actually the football fans who needed a little reminder on who Taylor Swift was, because he is so well known here. Not only is he big in football, but we see him on his podcast, New Heights, which is very popular, and he also throws the annual Kelce Jam, where he has performers come to Kansas City. I don't think he at all is nervous about Taylor's status. The NFL actually released the schedule, and she will be going to 14 out of 17 of the Chiefs games. Her tour is wrapping up in Europe in August, and she will be having shows in the United States and in Canada, and she will be able to go to a bunch of the games. So fans are going to be seeing her cheering on Travis and hopefully having her celebrity friends along the way. Last season, she had Blake Lively, Ice Spice, and many more with her. So fans are excited to see Taylor and Travis continue their relationship on the field. And the U.S. Sun actually reported that his family and her family have been getting to know each other. They recently joined her on her tour, and it seems that everything's falling into place for them. I think they're going to have a massive wedding with all of the Chiefs fans there. We know that Taylor has sparked a friendship with Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany, so it's going to be very A-list. We'll have Blake Lively there. We'll have Lana Del Rey. I think it's going to be a massive event.